Hey now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey now, hey now. Hey now. And hey now. Hour number 4 of the line. That's right. Speaking of lines, that's probably what I need is a line to get me through this last
A line
hour.
of what?
A line of
What? Say
pho-
it.
phone lines.
Phone lines. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I need people calling on the phone line to get me
The
through
phone
this.
line. Okay.
No, I mean, I probably a lot of cocaine would help me
Oh
get
my
through this.
gosh.
I'm just saying, like, I am so exhausted. I'm going to go home and I'm going to take a razor blade and I'm going to.
Don't do it. Your life is it's not worth it. You've got your whole life ahead of you.
I'm going to cut open
No.
the package that has my new pillow in it, and I'm gonna lay my head on it
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah. I like that.
I got some new shoes coming in today.
Ooh, I need to get me some new shoes. What kind are they?
Nikes.
Nikes. I might want to take a look at them. So you wearing them tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I got 2 pair.
Well, I maybe I'll get some and then we can be twinsies. Oh my gosh.
I'll send you a picture of what I got if you want a twinsy.
Yeah.
I got. I like to get a darker pair of sneakers and then a white pair of sneakers that I can just kind of wear, like occasionally, where I know I'm not going to get the white ones dirty.
Yeah. See, I have no luck with white shoes.
That's why you got to get 2. I can never just buy 1 pair of shoes and it be white. It just doesn't work. Doesn't work like that. But anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Oh yeah. Let me.
I'm sorry.
Before I get into that,
I'm sorry.
let me tell you about Mandu.
Yes.
MANDUU.com. I got a Mandu workout yesterday. Even with how exhausted I was, I still got in there and gave it everything I got, and honestly felt better. I mean, it kept me going. I thought I was gonna have to go straight home and take a nap, but because I did Mandu, it kind of woke me back up. I got home, I drank my protein, and I felt better for a little while, and then I took a 20-30 minute nap, and then got back up and cooked some dinner, ate some food, laid back down, and didn't sleep the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think that late nap. If you can get an early nap, you'll be okay. But a late nap.
It was like a 5:30 to 6 nap, is what it was.
Yeah, if you could do as soon as you get home, like open up the pillow and boom.
Well, Mandu will get you woken up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mandu.com, MANDUU.com. 3 locations, Homewood, Huntsville, and Tuscaloosa. If you have not gotten with Mandu yet and gotten your free session, please do it. It is going to literally change your life for the better. You're going to be able to keep up with all the things. There's many aspects. There's obvious. You're working out with a personal trainer and it's 15 minutes. Those are the obvious things. The other thing is the results that you're going to get. You're going to see definition in your muscle. You're going to see weight dropping. But also for those of you that suffer from medical problems like high blood pressure and bad knees or bad shoulders, or in my case, I had a bad back. I got 2 ruptured discs that I don't really deal with back problems like I used to because of Mandu. It has been able to get me in a position to where I feel so much better than I used to feel. And I do. I give Mandu all the credit for that. So get you a free session. Remember, 15-minute workout. You go to the website, click the button that says claim your free session, and whichever location you want to do it at is fine. Set the time, show up, get the workout in, and see what you think. If you like it, sign up. If you don't like it, then that's fine. At least we tried. But I think you're really going to enjoy it. MANDUU.com. MANDUU.com. That's the website. Got all the phone numbers and everything else. When you talk to them, make sure you tell them Andrew Mclain sent you. So, JB, you brought me a cup in here.
Yeah.
And you did not set up the voting for this week on the top 4? Is that what
No,
happened?
I did not. Well, I got it set up and then forgot to post it and then got behind
Oh.
and
So you
all that.
basically brought me 4 songs in here in a cup on
Yes,
paper.
yes.
And you want me to just draw one.
Right, and I can tell you they're Burning Love by Elvis, Whiskey River by Willie Nelson,
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Interstate Love Song by Stone Temple
I
Pilots,
hope that's it.
and Take This Job and Shove It, the version by
Ooh.
David Allen Coe.
That would be good. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw one,
Okay.
and I'm going to set it to the side, and then I'm going to read off what I didn't pick. Okay?
Nah.
No, what?
Nah, I wouldn't
Don't do that?
Nah.
Why?
Don't.
Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute.
What?
Why are you saying don't do that?
It's just dumb. That's a dumb idea. That's one of the dumbest ideas you've ever had.
No, I've got to do it now.
No, you don't.
Hold on. All right, so this is going to be. This is the winner.
This is the winner. Okay, you can set that aside.
I'm going to set that aside.
Okay, all right, open it up. Who's our big winner?
And we're going to see who's not our winner first.
Okay.
All right. All right. This is the first one that's not the winner.
Okay.
And not the winner is Willie Nelson, Whiskey River.
Man, Whiskey River. Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
And who else didn't win?
You got me, man. I know you got me.
I got you one.
Yeah. Which one is that? Burning Love by Elvis, maybe?
This one is Take This Job and Shove It by David Allen Coe.
Uh-oh. Okay, the next one
Not
will
a
probably
winner?
be Burning Love, something like that, I would think.
And this one that's not the winner, which will leave us with one more.
Or Interstate Love Song, right?
This one is, it's Take This Job and Shove It again. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense.
No, what the heck happened? What?
Which means the winner is Whiskey River
Whiskey
by
River
Willie
by
Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, those are my two favorite songs.
So
And
you
went-
were supposed to put 4 in here. The 2
I
that you
put
didn't
4
put in
in.
here. The 2 that you didn't put, one of them's the one I wanted.
Yeah, well, I mean, I that's a tough one to learn on such short notice.
How about this? How about since you rigged it?
Mm-hmm.
I make an executive decision and I say you do Take This Job and Shove It.
Done.
All right, done.
All right.
Take This Job and Shove It. David Allen Coe is
The real version, David Allen Coe's version.
yeah. That is going to be the song for this Friday.
That was humiliating.
Well, here's what I thought was going to happen. I thought I was going to start reading them off, and they were all going to be the same one. But at least you gave me 2 different songs in there.
Yeah, I thought about it. And I said, no, I better not. But I was like, he won't do it. He won't. I mean, he'll just read that one, and that'll be it, and we'll move on. God,
I
you
had a
humiliated
feeling.
me, man.
I mean, at first it was innocent. I was like, oh, no, I just do
Yeah.
it like we normally do and say, this came in 4th, this came in 3rd, 2nd, and then here's 1st place.
Dang it.
But then when I saw the look on your face, I was like, oh, he rigged it.
Well, not that I don't like the other 2 songs, just those 2 are among my favorites.
Well, it's fine. We make our own rules for this stuff anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that'll be a good one. We'll have some fun with it.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. All right, so I was talking about Iran and, Project Freedom, which is going to be securing ships through the Strait of Hormuz. And Iran's talking a big game. They're threatening to respond with force. They have no force to respond with. So they're just kind of they're just talking. That's all they're doing. They're literally talking. And there is so much pent up oil in the Persian Gulf that if the United States military proceeds to escort these ships through the Strait of Hormuz, it is going to unleash an epic amount of oil into the global marketplace, which is going to cause gas prices to plummet. So I don't know what the plan is. They know far more than we do, and that's a problem with a lot of people is they think that, you know, that whatever we know is what's out there. The president and that administration and Pete Hegseth and General Kane, they all know far more than you do about what's going on in that part of the world and what's going to work and what's not going to work. They have a plan together. And so if we see in the coming days U.S. warships escorting these oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz, it's just going to bust wide open. It's also going to put Iran in a weird position to where they have to admit that they really don't have the firepower to fight back against it because they don't. They don't. All they have right now is the ability to talk a big game. And once that big game talk is tested, it's either put up or shut up. And as these boats pass through and Iran's not doing anything, it's going to become apparent to the rest of the world that this has been, a dog that is all bark, no bite. And I believe that that's what you're going to see in the coming days. With that said, talking about our military, there is some new information coming out about, during the Biden administration, hundreds of millions of dollars that were spent. And first of all, thank God for our men and women in uniform. We have, at this point in our military, have the best of the best in our military. And I think what's happening over there off the coast of Oman is proving just that. We found out during the Biden administration that hundreds of millions of dollars were spent on weight loss medications for the military because the Biden administration's military recruiting numbers were, one, so low, but also they had lowered the standard in order to bring people in, and apparently were doling out fat shots for overweight soldiers. A report from the American Security Project in 2025 revealed that approximately 68%, 2 out of 3, of the military's reserve and National Guard forces are classified as overweight. Subsequent to this report, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth expressed his concern on X, stating, quote, completely unacceptable. This is what happens when standards are ignored, and this is what we are changing. Real fitness and weight standards are here. We will be fit, not fat. Was the solution found in raising the bar for real fitness and weight standards? Perhaps they were. However, some startling revelations concerning weight loss have emerged with real clear investigations, dubbing this disclosure the waste of the day. They said since 2021, the military has allocated nearly $726 million for Ozempic and other GLP-1 weight loss medications, with $274.6 million spent in fiscal year 2025, as revealed by spending records acquired by Open the Books. This expenditure encompasses 102,597 individual purchases, all made through the Defense Logistics Agency for troop support. The majority of the funds were directed to the wholesale pharmaceutical company Cencora. Over a dozen varieties of GLP-1 medications were acquired, including Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Trulicity. Many individuals and taxpayers alike who have served in the military are infuriated, they say. Lieutenant Ted Macy, a retired Navy Medical Service Corps officer, was appalled. He informed the Gateway Pundit that data obtained from the Defense Medical Epidemiology Database indicates that obesity rates have surged in the military over the last decade. From 2016 to 2019, an average of 13,863 cases of overweight and obesity were documented across all branches of service. This average rose to 21,969 between 2020 and 2023. Remarkably, there was a 190% increase during that period, with cases soaring from over 12,000 to over 35,000. And so the military was spending almost $1 billion on the fat shot because the Biden administration had lowered standards so much so that they were bringing in and recruiting people that were overweight and said, hey, yeah, you're overweight, but we'll just get you a fat shot and you'll be all right. That's not how you maintain national security, ladies and gentlemen. It just doesn't work that way. Which, thank God that the Biden administration is no more. Because if they were, we would be in a pretty dire situation at this point in our country's history. Yeah, buddy. 205-545-9950. Trump said one of the funniest things yesterday. He was holding a what was it? He was discussing the one big beautiful bill and what it's been doing for small businesses and allowing write-offs and things of that nature.
Mhm.
He even had Rick from Pawn Stars there. and he gave a great speech about how Donald Trump was the best president ever. And he was talking about some of the benefits that business owners are now going to have, and he was talking about like when I get out of office, I plan on using these as well. But what he said in the lead up to that sent liberals into an absolute tailspin. And he is so good at this, by the way. Absolutely fantastic at trolling these people. Listen to this.
Used to take 38 years of deduction. Now you get it done in one. You can take one so you can expand. I think that's what made us so successful in the first term. But now we have it for a 10-year period. So you have it for a while. I really was going to make it for a 1-year period. That would mean you spend all your money immediately. Now, unfortunately, I gave you too much time. I was sort of against that. I said, let's do it for a shorter period of time, but we did it. It's the right thing. And this way, when I get out of office in, let's say, 8 or 9 years from now, I'll be able to use it. I'll be able to use it myself.
8 or 9 years from now. And they're like, oh my God, Donald Trump says he's not going to leave office in 2028.
I love it.
Oh, it's so good. 8 or 9 years. Listen, I'm not for trampling the Constitution. I'm not for really changing the Constitution. But if there was a way, let me phrase it this way: if there ever were a president that I would be willing to say, yeah, go ahead and give him a third term, it would absolutely be this president. There's no doubt in my mind. This is the only president we've ever had where I'm like, dang, man, wish we had another term we could get out of this guy.
Really?
Wish we could get one more out of him. And who knows? There's people out there with theories that say that there's workarounds that you could actually get him a third term in there because his first and his second term were broken up. That you could just go ahead and have him run again. Would that be wild?
That makes sense.
I mean, you could get a third term out of having him run as vice president with J.D. Vance.
Is there a precedent for that? Like in
No.
the past?
No, I don't think that's ever happened before. But it's possible. Ernest Financial, retirewithernest.com, retirewithernest.com. My buddy David Ernest looking to help you out with your retirement. All you got to do is call him. Let him know I sent you. If you're 55 or older and you got over $50K in that retirement of yours, get it protected and make sure it grows. You need a plan going into retirement. You need to have some structure and know how it's all going to play out. You can't just wing it. So call him up. Make sure you mention me, 833-596-7233. That's 833-596-7233. Online, retirewithernest.com. That's retirewithernest.com. Y'all know what that means. Wheel of segments coming up right after this. You better not make a move.
When I was 9, I'd make believe the good guy always caught the thief. The room went dark and I couldn't sleep. I was in over my head. At 15, I would look around, and all my friends had it figured out. They all thought it, but they never said out loud. I was in over my head. Oh, I feel this vertigo, sick of being an optimist. I'm trying, but I'm in over my
Clap your hands, John Bird.
I'm in over my head.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Alabama Men's Clinic. You might be in over your head if you feel like you're struggling in the bedroom, or you're just struggling in general with life. Maybe you're stressed out. You're always foggy and you can't seem to get it together. That's been me the last couple days because of a lack of sleep. But you may feel like that every day. And a lot of times it can be tied back to low T. And I don't want any male in this audience to have to just live like that, to think that's just how you are, that it comes with the territory of getting older, or it's just how you're wired. That's not the case. With the food and the crap that we've consumed over the years and the decades, and even growing up as kids, it screws your body up over time, and it causes things to get out of whack. I mean, there have been stories of 20-something-year-olds that go to Alabama Men's Clinic and they've got high estrogen levels, and it's because of the stuff they're consuming. It's not that they're running around wearing a skirt and a dress. Like, they're not trans. They're just, they've ended up with levels like that, and they're like, things aren't working like it's supposed to. And so Jeremy and his guys over at Alabama Men's Clinic, they get right on it, and they specialize in handling those situations. Not only specialize in it, but they customize the plan just for that particular person, just for you. And that's what I love about it, man. Even if it's none of those things, say it's not, you're foggy and you feel like crap all the time, and it's not ED. Say that you are looking at a situation where you just want to spice things up, that you feel like maybe it's not at the level that you want it to be. Like maybe it's working, but maybe you guys just aren't really interested in that part of your relationship like you feel like you should be. They've got options and they've got treatments that help take you to the next level. And so this is not some sort of snake oil gimmick. This is like real deal solutions that can change your life. You want to change a man's attitude. If you're a woman out there, if you're a wife, you want to change a man's attitude and how he acts on a regular basis, give him some hanky-panky, as much as you can. And you want to talk about a pep in his step? That's it right there. And so that's why these things are important. So reach out to Jeremy and his guys over at Alabama Men's Clinic. Make sure you tell them I sent you, because I'm friends with these guys. I know them well. I was talking with Jeremy over the weekend. Let them know that I sent you up there, and tell them, like, hey, this is what I've got going on, or this is where I would like to be, and they can change your life for the better. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. These guys are super easy to talk to. So, you don't necessarily prefer to walk up to some stranger and talk about your wiener, but they make it so laid back and easy to deal with and comfortable that as soon as you walk in, you're going to be fine. I promise you. Alabama Men's Clinic. AlabamaMen'sClinic.com. 205-598-7000. That's 205-598-7000. Y'all hit them up. Because, John Bird, at the end of the day, it's true. Nobody wants to talk to a stranger about their wiener, but when you're talking to the pros and you're talking about enhancing that aspect of your life, You know?
Yeah, I mean, I remember the last time I went, I didn't go to Alabama Men's Clinic, which I should have. But this is years ago. I went, and a nurse came in at first, and she was like, like that. And then she went out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, she came in. She was like, okay, we just want to prep you for the doctor. And she was like, and then she went out, and then I heard her talking to her
Whispering
friends. And
to
then
the
a
other
different
girls.
nurse came in. And then the doctor came in and said, y'all get out of here. And they was like, and then he brought in another doctor. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I put my pants on. I ran out.
The whole office was
Yeah.
like, you got to see this.
Yeah, that 1 in 3. I'm not comfortable with that.
Statistically.
Statistically speaking.
Statistically. Yeah. Well, it's interesting.
But I know they wouldn't do that at Alabama Men's Clinic. They'd say, okay, Mr. Bird, let's get down to business and see what we can do for you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're not going to be gawking at your gherkin.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
So stupid.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time for the Wheel of Segment.
Hey man, nice shot.
Hey, man, nice
Wow.
shot. Let's
If you
go.
want to protect yourself, get a double barrel shotgun. Put that double barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts outside the house.
Man, we hadn't done this one in forever.
I know it, man.
I mean, it's been years.
I know. This was long before I got the can.
So is this one you recently put back on? You trying to switch it up some, or what?
Well, yeah. I mean, I go through the list, and I'm saying, man, we haven't done that one in a while. I mean, a long while.
A long while.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I misspelled it in here. It says "het man," nice close, nice shot. So I need to change it to "hey man," het man.
Het man. Hey man, nice shot. That's the
All
name
right.
of the segment.
Yes, sir.
And thankfully, we have some stories, I believe. Up first, the headline reads Teen fires officer's lost gun she mistook for a prop at Tyson's Gaming Center. This is out of Washington. A bizarre set of circumstances led a 14-year-old girl firing an off-duty police officer's gun inside a popular gaming center at Tyson's Corner earlier last month. On the afternoon of April 2nd, a D.C. police captain was at Level 99, a large entertainment center that bills itself as an adult playground with more than 50 physical and mental challenges in themed rooms, when he lost his personal weapon while playing a game, according to the Fairfax County Police Department. This has happened before, by the way, with D.C. police, because Officer Michael Bird, who shot and killed Ashley Babbitt, left his firearm in a bathroom one time at the Capitol. A teen found the weapon, thought it was a prop, and pulled the trigger. No one was shot, which would mean, hey, man, not a nice shot.
No.
En route for a weapons discharge at 1961 Chainbridge Road at Tyson's Corner, according to the dispatch, off-duty officer from D.C. dropped his gun by accident. Female picked it up and shot it. No one was shot.
Now, was she like shooting at a screen? I mean,
Well, that's what I was thinking. If it was like an adult game center, that it was left at a game, and you pick it up and you shoot the aliens or whatever. But it seems like maybe she just picked it up and pulled it, which never do, by the way. Never do that.
No, not smart.
It's unclear how much time had passed when the officer lost his gun to when the girl found it and fired it. The teenage requested medical assistance, but according to a spokesperson from the Fairfax County Fire, she was not taken to the hospital. What did she need What did she need medical assistance for?
Trauma, maybe. I don't know.
Detectives investigated the incident, but no charges have been filed against the officer who did get his gun back. It seems like there needs to be some punishment for that.
Yeah, there does.
Police turned over their investigation to the Commonwealth's Attorney Office for review, but that office declined to file charges, saying the incident did not rise to the level of a crime. D.C. police said the officer is not facing discipline within the department because he was off duty and the gun was his own.
Yeah, no. I mean, they need to take that gun and give him a wooden gun until he can earn it back.
Take that gun and shove it.
Man, no.
Yeah, dude.
It fell out of his pocket, or he took it out to get some
because
tokens for the game.
You've got to say, like, you're obviously not responsible enough to use a firearm, so you got to at least be suspended for a while. And that's what I would think. Anyway, next up, headline: dog shoots owner in the back after jumping on shotgun he left on the bed.
Oh gosh.
We've actually seen this before. This has happened. Talk about a rough day. Rough. Pennsylvania man now hospitalized after his dog allegedly fired a shotgun at him, injuring him in the back. Approximately 11:13 p.m. on Tuesday, officials received a report of a shooting and that the 53-year-old man had suffered a gunshot wound to his back. While police were on their way to the scene, officials were informed that a dog had jumped on the bed and set the gun off. Once at the scene, officials found the man on the floor unconscious. The victim told police that before the incident, he was cleaning his firearm, which was identified as a shotgun, and had placed it on his bed. He then proceeded to sit back down on the bed, at which time his dogs jumped onto the bed, causing the weapon to fire a round into the man's lower back. Oh. What are y'all doing cleaning your guns with one in the chamber?
Yeah, and on your bed?
At the time of the shooting, the victim and his son were the only individuals in the residence, along with 2 other dogs. The man's son was allegedly not in the same room when the gun was fired by the dog. After paramedics arrived at the scene, the man was transported to a local hospital where he immediately underwent surgery for his injuries. And then hospital staff told police the man underwent the surgery but would need additional operations either Wednesday or Thursday of that week.
Man, I mean, it's amazing that he's not paralyzed. And
I know.
Maybe he was being mean to one of the dogs, and the dog's like, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back.
I know somebody that just recently shot themselves in the head while cleaning their gun.
Really?
It grazed their head. And they got incredibly lucky.
Good grief, it would have blown their head off.
Mm-hmm. It went straight up through the ceiling.
Man. Yeah, I mean, I'll with my 9mm and AK-47, I'm always very, very careful.
Yeah, as you should be.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Jonathan Bird. Headline reads, Florida Taco Bell worker opens fire on customers over drink dispute. A fast food argument over a drink order escalated into gunfire when a Florida Taco Bell employee allegedly opened fire on customers who filled a water cup with soda.
Good grief, he's taking his job awfully serious.
The incident happened around lunchtime on Monday, April 27th at a Taco Bell on 45th Street in West Palm Beach. Investigators said the customer asked 20-year-old employee Damari Patterson for a cup of water. Patterson gave them the cup, but later confronted them after they filled it with soda. The confrontation quickly escalated into an argument before another employee stepped in to separate Patterson from the group. A customer began recording the scene on a cell phone, capturing Patterson yelling moments before the sound of a firearm being racked and a gunshot.
Gosh.
One of the victims ran outside, and Patterson followed and fired another round in their direction, which missed but struck a restaurant window. The victims later went to the hospital and were treated for minor injuries. Authorities said Patterson called 911 after the incident and told dispatchers that a customer had jumped behind the counter, prompting him to pull a weapon and fire. Patterson also told responding officers he believed the customer had a gun and said they could, quote, get jicky, but investigators and surveillance video did not support the claim of self-defense. Patterson was arrested and charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm.
Attempted murder. I mean, what is he doing with a firearm at Taco Bell?
Right. Well, I mean, if you're at a Taco Bell on a bad side of town, I would recommend that. But you know, if somebody asks for a cup of water,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go over there and proceed to fill it up with grape soda,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can say something to them.
Yeah,
Say,
don't
"Hey,
do that,
you
man.
can't-
No.
You bought a cup of water and you're trying to rip us off for $1.19 or whatever. Which, by the way, I mean, are you really that cheap that you can't just buy the soda?
Some people are.
Dude pulls his gun out and starts shooting at him. And then when they take off, he takes off after them.
That's crazy.
So the question is did they take the soda with them, and that's why he continued to pursue them and shoot at them?
I don't know. He was probably drinking that like lightning Mountain Dew, whatever they've got. Those with extra caffeine. He'd probably been downing them all day, so he was like,
He's committed to the game, man. He's committed to his
I
job.
wonder if he got fired.
I would say probably.
Yeah.
He got arrested and charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm,
He was defending Taco Bell.
defending their
Honor.
honor. Yeah.
Yes.
Defending that taco honor.
Pop a cap in their ass, man.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we call, hey
Good one.
man, nice shot. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Marco Rubio is going to be speaking from the White House press briefing room amid the conflict with Iran. I think that means that Marco Rubio now has a new position, and he is he's the new press secretary while Caroline Leavitt is on maternity leave.
Yeah, I heard he's also a member of the Secret Service. He's going to be guarding himself.
Yeah, I bet
So
he is.
He does it all, man.
There's a few more things that I haven't been able to get to today that I'll talk about tomorrow. You've got the radical magistrate judge that's overseeing the case of the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooter, saying that he's being treated unfairly in jail because they've got him in a padded room and they're not giving him enough books and they're not being nice enough to him. An Obama-appointed judge, by the way.
God.
This same judge oversaw January 6 defendants as well, and the January 6 defendants were put through some of the most inhumane conditions. I mean, inhumane. And here's this judge. He literally apologized to the shooter in the courtroom. He said, I'm sorry you're having to deal with this. A shooter that almost killed the president of the United States. This judge should be stripped of every single ability to be on the bench in any capacity. That's absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening. TCW Construction, TCW. My buddy Trent out there doing outdoor projects like crazy. Go to the website, tcwconstructionco.com. tcwconstructionco.com. I always type this out when I tell you. Let's see. There we go. And go to the website. Check them out. They've got all the pictures and everything you need up there. If it's outdoor, they got you, man. They put together some beautiful, beautiful work. Trent and his team, and as I say, Trent will be there for the beginning. He'll be there for the quote. He'll be there for the start of the project, the middle of the project, the end of the project. He's got you covered on all fronts. He's a buddy of mine, so I know he's going to take care of you. retaining walls, seawalls, walkways, outdoor entertainment, fire pits, outdoor kitchens, flattening land, hauling rocks, whatever it may be. There's an endless list of what he does, and he can get that done for you for big summertime, being able to hang out outside and that kind of stuff. Swimming pools, it doesn't matter what it is. Trent's got you covered. Call him at 205-389-3536. That's 205-389-3536. Online, tcwconstructionco.com. Yeah. Sometimes I'm making a sound. Yeah. Noto Roofing and OTO Roofing.com. Noto Roofing.com. Your roofing company. Reach out to them, 205-848-2299. Get that free roof inspection. Complimentary roof tune-up. Let them know I sent you, man. These are the best. Best of the best. Love me some Noto. They've worked on my roof, my friends, my family. And you're up next, man. Get that free roof inspection, Coles. What are you waiting on? What I love about Noto is the fact that they don't upsell you. They don't tell you you need X, Y, and Z. They don't. They got enough business where they don't have to sell you a new roof if you don't need one, right? They're honest with you. So let them know I sent you. NotoRoofing.com. NotoRoofing.com. Mississippi says, hey, now, what was that song? That was Highly Suspect with the song, what was the name of it? The last song?
Oh, the last song, Lost?
Lost by Highly Suspect.
Mm-hmm.
John Bird posts those on his social media every day as well. All of our bumpers gets posted. So if you're interested in seeing what that is. And several people asking us that question, what that last song was. Highly Suspect is one of my favorite bands out there, so y'all look them up, man. They got good stuff. I'm out of here, John Bird. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Back tomorrow with a brand new episode. And until then, see ya, God.